So hello guys, welcome back to Being Molly Jane, where we explore African village life. Only that in today's video we will be exploring an African slum or ghetto life. So welcome. Let me take a stroll in the ghetto or in the slum, and I am inviting you to take the stroll together with me. So today I want to show you some of the common things you'll find in the ghetto or some of the unusual things you'll find in the ghetto. And the first thing is churches. There are so many churches in the ghetto, like you have seen. There's a church here, and right opposite is another church, and these houses are made of iron sheets, so definitely you can hear the other church from your church. You can hear what is being preached in the other church from your church. This is another church. Just next to those two churches is another church. And there's this say that the poor are exploited by churches. So it is very common to find many churches in the ghetto. Another thing is these animals that you will think have no owner. They're always walking on their own, but make a mistake of hitting one or injuring one, and the owner will show up. So next to this ghetto, you'll see these tall buildings, and I will give you a story of those buildings in the next video. So this is a plot, or in other places this would be apartments. So this is a plot where people live, and the first one is a church. The first house, this one, is a church. Like I've said, there are churches everywhere. And the rest of the houses of the doors belong to people. People live. And one of the houses is a club where people buy illicit brew. Now, this sack hanging here is where they collect their waste. Towards the end of the plot are toilets. So these are the toilets, or where they do their shit. So this is a toilet, and this one is in use or not abandoned. This is supposed to be an inspection chamber for inspecting the sewer line, of course. There's another toilet here, this door. And this one is the bathroom where they shower, or where people shower. This plot has like almost 12 houses, and all those people use those two toilets and that one bathroom. So right opposite me is the gate. The blue door is the gate to this plot, and these houses go for 1,500 Kenyan shillings. 1,500 Kenyan shillings per month. That's like $15 a month. That's a rough estimate. So next, this is the posho mill. You'll find posho mills in the ghetto because the milled maize is cheaper than the packed one. And another common thing in the ghetto is that there is poor liquid and waste management. And then you'll find cobras, or people who make shoes like this guy. And these people will always complain about life. I had a conversation with them, and they were telling me how life has been expensive. And you'll also find people like this smoking illegal stuff during the day, not caring, just smoking illegal stuff.
So no, hakuna breakfast. Breakfast is a no-go zone. Up to now. Na pia job hakuna. Na sasa watu wanaishi aje?
And of course, complaining about life, how life is hard, there's no jobs, and food is expensive. And they're telling me right now, if you want to buy something right now, you better buy it right now, because in the next 20 minutes the price could go higher. And they say the most important thing is to have water. If you have water, you are better off. So another thing about the ghetto is that there's poor drainage of wastewater. Like you can see, these waters just coming from these plots are either stagnant or static or moving very slowly, and even drinking water is just close to that. I've just shown you another church in less than like 10 meters. So this is where people fetch water. This is like a water fetching point, as you can see. There's another church there. So the water here is bought, and this is another plot. I want to get inside and show you how a house looks like inside the ghetto. This is another plot, and here are their toilets, just like the other one. They have 2 toilets and 1 bathroom. So I want to say hi to a friend of mine here so that you can just have a look of how the house looks in the ghetto.
Winnie? Yes. How are you? Winnie? Say hi. Say hi, people.
She was just about to leave the house for the market to fetch some cassava. She does cassava business. Now this is her kitchen. This is where she cooks. This is a stove, and that is a kitchen or kitchen area. That is where she keeps her utensils. And to the far end is a bed. This is a bed where she sleeps. And as you can see from the wall, the houses are made of iron sheets. And that is her entertainment area where you have seen a TV. So she's just about to leave for the market. So power here is illegally connected. There's a guy who connects the power, and he does it illegally. You pay 500 per month, but it is so unreliable. So let's visit the second house.
Byron. Unaitwa nani? Brandon. What are you doing with your mother's phone? What are you doing with your mother's phone? Unamwekea? Ako wapi mama? Ako kwa nyumba? Anafanya nini? Mama Brandon. How are you? Hey.
So this is Mama Brandon's house. She is a widow. She lost her husband recently. It's less than a year. This is her last born, and she has 3 children. The guy who had her phone outside, and this other guy who is arranging clothes, and of course the young girl who is the last born. So it is a Sunday, so she's in the house with the children, and she's just relaxing. She's a doby woman, or she does laundry for people and earn money. That is what she does for a living. She was also really complaining how life has become hard. So let's go to the third house, which is this one. This is Mama Chantel's house, or the mother of Chantel. So here I'm quickly welcomed with a cup of tea, and as you can see, she's removing a cup from the cupboard where she has kept special cups for visitors.
Uko na TV mzuri, na umeificha tu kwa kona huko nyuma.
Uwezi wasione.
Oh.
Unajua ikiwa hapa hakuna mtu ataona. Ukiingia kwa nyumba ndio unaiona.
Ni kazuri.
So I quickly noticed that there is a TV hidden in the corner, or at the corner, and I ask her why the TV is in the corner, and she tells me is that so that the thieves cannot notice it while passing by the door, because if they see the TV, they will come and steal it. So when it is at the corner, nobody can see it while passing at the door, but if it is openly noticeable, somebody can easily steal it in her house. Remember, these are iron sheets, and somebody can easily just cut the walls with the scissors and steal something. So this is the rest of the house. Notice that the bed has been raised with some stones in a can. If you look, and then these are where she keeps her clothes. That is the entertainment area, of course, at the corner. And the bed has been raised with some stones in a can. So she has served me with some tea. That was very, very delicious. She served me with a cup of tea. And notice that she has taken a bucket under the bed.
Ulipika pancake? Wewe na unasikia vizuri hii geto.
Kwambia sitajenje.
That is where she keeps food safely so that no rats can get inside the bucket. So I've been welcomed with some pancakes and some tea, which I am going to enjoy. And I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this because I was also very hungry. And I think she has really kept her house clean and neat. So, and the wall, the iron sheet, she has covered the iron sheets with the nets, except for the bed area, which of course is covered by the curtains that divide the house. Sinirudisha hapa ndani ya ndoo. Hii imebaki. Nimerudisha.
Silikuwekea hivi.
Niko sawa mama. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take back the remainder where I got them from or where they were taken from. Then came in her daughter.
Naona katoto karembo. Sasa mami. Uko aje? Unaendanga shule? Uko class? You have closed. You are in which grade? You are in grade 2. That's a lie. That is a lie.
So let's continue with the stroll.
Tuonane, asanti. How are you?
So this boy is just from buying some water for her mom. Like I told you, here in the ghetto, people buy water. So this sack is where waste is collected to be collected later for disposal. Although waste are disposed carelessly here in the ghetto. So here is where water is fetched, or this is a water fetching point. And here in the ghetto, 20 liters of water goes for 5 shillings. That is like $0.05. So this makes a main street in the ghetto. Usually there is a main street, and then we have some small streets where now people go through when they're going to their houses. So we have shops around. You'll find numerous shops, and also we have some block houses mushrooming or upcoming. Now you'll find these open air shops for people who trade and don't have places to trade or shops. And then you'll also have these street foods that are also very common. This one is selling samosas and chips. So notice that blackboard that has some games written on, which means there will be a game today in the evening. And for this particular day, there was going to be a match between Aston Villa and Everton, and also West Ham and Chelsea. And for you to watch these games, you are supposed to pay 30 shillings. That is like $0.3. They also provide you with the Wi-Fi. So there's a hall here where people come to watch. There is a TV where you can watch. This is like a cinema house. So those who cannot watch the football from their places will come here and watch the football matches. And there's 20 shillings for Aston Villa game and 30 shillings for the Chelsea game. They also provide you with Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi goes for 20 shillings as indicated, and that is like $0.2. So here is a hotel where you can come and enjoy some readily available cheap food. Now we have clothes in this market. There are clothes. These are second-hand clothes. More and more second-hand clothes. These are socks, and they're going for 20 Kenyan shillings. We have food that is cooked in open air, street food. Those are chapatis. And we have groceries. Here, each and every grocery is provided with a price. So you can see the cabbages, the onions, the tomatoes. Now right opposite is a pharmacy or a chemist, and then we have this guy here washing vegetables with super dirty water. Now some bananas for banana lovers, and then we have a supermarket. There's a supermarket right in the middle of the ghetto. Now I want to get some tomatoes, some cabbages, and also some potatoes. Now there are some hot eggs and smokies here that you can enjoy on your way or as you stroll the summer. It is also very common to meet vegetables like this that are kept in an unhygienic condition. Now these are second-hand household items. These mattresses and beds have been used somewhere else before. These are utensils and laundry baskets and basins that someone can buy at a cheaper price. But buy the mattresses and beds at your own risk. They're very, very rich in bed bugs. Now notice this way of draining water. This is a house that has an upper floor. That is the upper floor, though made of from iron sheets, and this is the ground floor. Now the upper floor drains water through this pipe that is erecting from the building, and then this water is supposed to go down here, but unfortunately it just goes and stagnates here. It does not move further, and so is this building as well. This is some water from a bathroom. This is a bathroom, and this is a club. Yes, this is a club, believe it or not, this is a club, and this is also a club. These are places or clubs where illicit brew is sold, and right next to that is a church. Right next to that is a church where people are worshiping. Even right now, being a Sunday, people are worshiping. I told you there's so many churches here in the ghetto. So that brings me to the end of this stroll today. In the next video, I will be bringing you a video of how these tall buildings look like from inside, and ensure you like, share and subscribe so that you don't miss on that video when I upload. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.